Swadikap. Hi guys, welcome to Expo 2020 Dubai virtual guy. I'd like to thank you all first for getting us to 1.1 million views. That's a lot of views. I didn't expect that to happen so quickly. When I first started this channel 20 something days ago, I thought I would be really lucky to get 1,000 views, but eventually because of you, because of your support, because of your gratitude, because of your constant promoting, sharing of our channels, we got to 1.1 million, which is a really huge number. Thank you so much for that. So as a gift to you, I'd like to tell you a little bit more how I got to 1.1 millions. Well, first of all, it's because of you. If you didn't look at my channel, didn't share them, then there would be no symbiosis that allow us to get to this point. But then there's a technical side of it. I like to share with you what are the equipments that I've been using, and I can tell you right now that these are very, very cheap equipments. None of them are super fancy at all because I didn't plan to actually come to Dubai and do this channel. I plan to come to work on other things. But anyway, let me start. So first of all, the phone that I'm using right now, the one that you are seeing me through right now, that's iPhone X, which I bought about 4 years ago. It's a good phone, but the screen is completely cracked because I dropped it a few times, and the back is cracked too because I dropped it a few times. I'm kind of clumsy person, but it's still intact in terms of the two cameras that are working quite well in terms of helping me stabilize all kinds of things. And also I also have a second camera, which is iPhone 6, which is almost 7 years old. I use this interchangeably with my iPhone X. But then again, the phone doesn't really matter because I know for sure from the data that YouTube provided to me that most of you guys are actually looking at the videos, the one that I make, through your phones, which means that the size of the file is more important than the quality of the pictures. Because for instance, if I use a very fancy phone and it's 4K or 8K, but it said therefore the size of the file is really big, it takes forever to load, which means that you are likely to not looking at the videos than if the files are smaller. So for me, since I am an amateur doing it for the first time ever, I feel like this is a right tool for me. These are right tools for me, the iPhone X and iPhone 6. And again, so I didn't pay any money at all for any of the devices. I'm just using what I already have. It's really something else I think that are making my videos a little bit more interesting, and that's why you guys are watching. The second thing that I use is this clip-on microphone. It's very important because when I wanted to record sounds, and my phones are old, so the audio qualities in terms of intakes are not very good. So I bought this for $4 online, and it's working quite well. I just clip it on my collar or on my lanyard, and it usually picks up sound very nicely in the Omni fashion that allows my voice to be recorded quite articulately. So that's pretty good. I also have this shotgun microphone. I bought it second-handedly for, I think I got it for $30 with this fluffy thing. This is actually a wind breaker. It allows the microphone inside to actually capture sound without the interferences of the sound of the wind that keep blowing, because when you have that, you couldn't really hear the sound of the voice of the narrator if you're actually using only this in the wind. So I have this as well in order to protect. So I just plug it to my phone, and it just detects sound and actually capture all of them. And this one is actually even better than this one because it actually capture in a shotgun fashion, which means that I point it to wherever I wanted to point it to. It capture the sounds on my behalf. And the other thing that I use is a gimbal. Actually, I can't show you right now because I'm using the gimbal right now to actually recording this. A gimbal is pretty much a stabilizer that allows the moving images that you're capturing to be still and smooth, because when you are actually walking around, your phone goes up and down with your steps, and that are not very good, because if you wanted to show it to someone else, they would have to experience that unsmoothness with you, that they have to experience the steps with you, and you've watched it for a long time and getting really dizzy. So I got this secondhand gimbals I bought a few years ago for, again, about $30, $40. They're really useful for me because I don't need a fancy one, because I'm not putting a professional camera on it. I'm just putting this phone on it. So the weight is not a lot. Allows me to use an old second-hand gimbal for the purpose that it works really well with it. And because of that, I'm able to take pictures and moving images that are quite smooth. You don't really feel as though I'm walking. You actually feel more like I'm flying, like I'm on a drone. And that's because the stabilizers rebalances the weight on my behalf. So if I move up, the stabilizers rebalances the weight down so that the camera doesn't move up and down with me. You can Google the mechanics of how the stabilizers work on your own, but I'm recommending it if you are doing anything related to filming because it actually helps your viewers to not get dizzy if they have to watch your video for a long time. And finally, a power bank is very important because I go around and film all day long without the power bank. This one is 10,000, not dollars, right? It's 10,000 mAh in terms of capacities. It lasts for a day for me. I can recharge my two phones a couple times before the battery runs out, which means that I can actually shoot as much as I want. And the moment one of the phone ran out of battery, I just plug into this, and then I get recharged on my behalf. So all these are the tools that I've been using for all these videos. I think it's about 100 now, maybe even more. But more importantly, 1.1 million views. That's a lot of views, and thank you so much for supporting us. And by the way, today is my last day in Dubai. I'm flying back tonight and getting to arriving in Bangkok in the next 14 hours. So these are my last hours in Dubai. If you have any requests, if you want to see anything that might be attractive to you here at the Expo, let me know before I leave tonight so that I can do that for you, because this channel is not for me, it's for you, and you are the one that make it work. You are the one that make a symbiosis between the spectators, the viewers, you and me, the one who actually make content on your behalf to work together in a very ecosystemic way. So thank you so much. Again, I can't express my gratitude to your support enough. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do so. So that it means a lot to me, at least, and I will continue to make great videos. Even though I'm going to be back in Thailand, I'm going to continue to make good videos for you. I'll try to find a way. Maybe I'll look at some of the videos that I shot in the past, and I may put some narrations into it so that you might get to understand what is it that why I'm trying to present to you better. Or maybe I can get somebody here who like my videos, some locals who like my videos and would like to do what I've been doing on my behalf, on your behalf, so that we can actually have a channel continue for the next 5 months until the end of Expo 2020 Dubai on the 31st of March 2022. Thank you so much again, guys. I don't know what to say. You guys are awesome, and I love you so much. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณครับ